Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Friday night, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Oh, yes, indeed. Hope everybody is doing well as we begin the madness that is the live streams here, where we respond to your comments, take a couple of scammer calls. I think we have about 4 or 5 scammers that have committed to be calling me tonight. So we might get 1 or 2 to call. We're going to have a little bit of a blast. We'll see. We'll find out in due course. Yes, indeed. So let's get into the first comment here. We're going to go through these comments here as well. We've got the Skeptic Contrarian. I salute you, Mr. Sal, he says here, for stating that your intention is to encourage stackers to remain strong. Stackers will eventually be rewarded. I sincerely believe 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That's right. Thank you. That's what I try to do. And thank you so much, my friend. It's about encouraging the stacking community and trying to be as realistic about the metals as possible. Yes, indeed. Good to see SF Stacker. Welcome. Good to see you, sir. I think you're first tonight. Welcome. Good to see you. Merlin the Wizard is here. We got Chuck and Plata with us tonight, slurping with us from Costa Cambar. Jose is here. LCS has no PM, so wow. No gold or silver. That's wild. Crazy. JK Pioneer is here. Hello, JK. Good to see you. Nickel Stacking is here. John Jones is here. Yes, indeed. I'm doing well. So thank you guys for joining me. We're a little bit early tonight. We're going to get through some of these comments because we're expecting some scammers to call us. Constitutional Stacker is here. If you guys have missed it, I did a live interview with Constitutional Stacker on his channel. It was an honor to be there. Great guy. Check him out. Great channel. His channel has really taken off over the past year here with some really good videos. So make sure to check out Constitutional Stacker. Now, the Economic Revolutionist here says this about copper. I actually answered this in the video, but I'll answer for him anyway. But I encourage you folks, before you make a comment on a video, unless it's just algorithm food or something like that, I encourage you to watch all the way through. But anyways, he says, I bought some copper rounds because it's money for $1.89 per ounce when spot price was 25 cents per ounce each in May 2023. Do you see spot price for copper rounds to exceed $2 per ounce in the near future? I don't, so I wonder if it's worth diversifying into copper rounds for my physical portfolio. Well, again, no, do not do that. Maybe premiums might decrease if more is in the market. Not going to happen. Your thoughts, Sal, on speculation on copper spot price and premiums. If you feel it's wise to invest in copper rounds, you may be able to convince me. Please respond in one of your live streams. I love your material, and I try to watch you as much as possible. I wish you Elohim's best. Be safe out there. It's gently, roundly out there. Yeah, getting roundy out there. Yes, well, in all the videos I do about copper, including this one, I say do not stack copper rounds and bars. Now, if you want to buy them for fun as companion pieces to collections for silver or just to have, no problem. But this is never going to be worth the premium. No matter how many are produced, it's cost too much. You're way overpaying. The best way to stack copper is with pre-82 cents or 82 and earlier cents. And I even mentioned that in this video too, that you weigh those 82 cents. Because some of them were minted with copper-coated zinc. But never a good idea to stack. Now, if you want to collect copper, that's fine. I've done many videos on copper, so I hope that answers your question, but I did answer it in the video. So you would have gotten your answer there. Silver Wolverine is here. Good to see you, brother. Glad you're here. Good to see Nickel Stacking. Silver Patriot, Stack 'em High is here. Yep. And scrap copper, exactly, SF Stacker. You're right. Scrap copper, if you find it just hanging around, you can do that too. I've got some wire, some copper wire. I'm going to melt into a bar. But yes, indeed. All right. Key West, which is, again, I hate these darn things. I wish they would the handles. I wish they'd go back to the account names. Our first super chat of the night is by Star Stacker. Thank you, Star Stacker. $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. We might hold that over. And if somebody does another one, I'll do push-ups for that. But thank you, my friend. I appreciate that so much. Very kind. All right, so here is what Silver Honda says. I took all my Inglehart bars to my LCS to get it appraised to see how much I could get for them, but I didn't sell them. I have 7 10-ounce bars, 3 poured and 4 pressed Engelhard bars, and a few 1-ounce Engelhard bars too. And my LCS will only give me a spot for the pressed bars for a total of $18.84 for all of them. I'm kind of disappointed. I hear you. Well, a lot of those local coin shops, Silver Honda, sadly, they just see it as bullion. They don't really see the collector value in some of that stuff. The only way you're going to really realize those gains is to sell it within the community on Instagram or somewhere thereabouts. Global Warmer is here. Good to see you. Gerald Draper, what's the bobbled in the background? I have no idea what you're talking about. Sorry, my friend. I don't know what the bobbled is. But anyways, good to see you. Cybercurrent Twitcher is here. Constitutional Stacker has brought us over the edge. Now we'll do 10 push-ups. Thank you, Constitutional Stacker, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Yes, indeed. I got to get to work now. He's put me to work. And by the way, I did try those. I did research those squats. And I tried to do it right, but I still didn't quite feel it in my butt. I got to find another butt exercise. I don't think I'm coordinated. I stick my butt out. Hold on a second here. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For the squat, you put your hands out, stand up straight, put your hands down, and then move your butt back and then back up. I feel it in my hamstrings, but not so much in my butt, unless I clench my butt at the end like a thrust. I guess that's a possibility, but I do not want to show my butt. I will not do that. That's right. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. iReview is here. Good to see iReview. And let's see here. Okay. Liquid Electrum says, bye, bye, bye. I didn't think it would drop like this. I'm not surprised, but I do see a buying opportunity at the bottom of the drop. Yes, indeed. Now, where that bottom will be, I don't know. But it very well could last into the summer, I think. Susan Pitt says, thinking PMs will continue to drop, holding my breath and keeping my powder dry. Indeed. Now, I didn't report on this today, but there was some opportunity buying in the paper markets, which is why they went up a little bit marginally today. City Stacker, I'm sorry, says the following. I especially like the way you explain the difference between investing in silver and gold for the long term versus trying to get rich quick. Well, thank you, City Stacker, because that's just it. These metals are not for getting rich or a get rich quick scheme. They are indeed for the long haul. And if more people realize that, I think it would be better to not get overly optimistic about them. And by the way, yes, indeed, Stickle Knacker is here. Good to see Stickle Knacker. JM Unleashed is here. Good to see JM. Ophi Matrix, and so is Soul Patch Jackson. All right, welcome, Soul Patch. And let's see here. We've got Helen Daub says, hi, I will just keep buying. I can't afford a muff large buys. I'm not sure what that word means. Most typo. Maybe much large buys, but I just got 2 Libertads and some others from your Whatnot auction last night. Thank you, RDCS. Well, I don't do auctions on this channel, so you might be having me confused with somebody else, but thank you, Helen, for chiming in, for sure. All right, you're good. Okay. Thank you so much, Constitutional Stacker. You are the man. I appreciate it. I got a scammer calling me, though. Let's see here. Let's see what the scammer does before the witching hour. Let's see. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? It's an auto dial, so they can't hear that. Jay McGuire bought his 5th 2-ounce Salivate metal round today. Call dropped off there. Stack them up, Salivate metal. 5 of them, Jay McGuire. That's amazing. He bought his 5th today. That's amazing. Well, hope you enjoy it. Thank you, sir. He likes them. Thank you, my friend, for buying one of those. Elizabeth Murray says here, where does Congress stand on CBDC? Where does Trump stand on it? You know, we've not heard Trump's mention much about central bank digital currencies. My guess is he's probably against it as well. Some in Congress have already introduced legislation to try to stop it, but my guess is the Democrats don't care mostly, and many Republicans probably don't care either, but there are a few who are stopping. But Sergeant Gold, there you go. My auctions are the favorite part of his channel, which means he's not a big fan of the channel. All right, very good. Thank you. Good to see Brendan Ryan is here. Nan Double X is here. Thanks for the thumbs up. Tony Munuti is here tonight. And good to see Drain the Swamp 2024. Let's hope it happens. I am, yes, indeed. One way or the other, we got to drain that swamp. Too much crap going on there. All right, we have a B-Bob here. And let's see here on this video that I did today. The IMF is actively planning a global CBDC right now. This is big news, but this video did not get very many views. But it is big news what the IMF is actively planning right now. And you will hear audio evidence of it in this video if you get a chance to check it out from this morning. B-Bob says the IMF has to give 10% to the big guy. I've heard about this for several years. For wealthy countries, this will be a nightmare. Yes, indeed. That's right. True. Hello to Neil Han Dynasty. Welcome. Good to see you. Glad you all are here tonight. Jamie Fox is here. THS is still with us. And we've got Star Stackers has a good question here. Where do you store all of that? I need ideas. My safe on hold. Well, I think what you ought to do is find friends and family that you trust that have more secure facilities than you do. But notwithstanding, you should have very secure facilities at your home. Includes surveillance that covers every square inch of your property and the inside of your house. And you should have a very large or several safes, but they should be double fire protected at least, and well hidden safes too, not obviously out in the open. There are ways and clever ways to hide even the large safes in your home. You might have to retrofit. I had to kind of do that for some of the stuff, but whatever you have in your house is to make it very hard and difficult to even find the safe, much less to be able to get it out of the safe if they were to get by you and your security and surveillance. You can never be too careful with protecting your precious metals. You worked hard for them. You do not want anybody to take them. And so the thing is that in order to store it, you may need to move it into multiple locations like what I do. So that's what I would do. And that way you trust you take the target off of your back if you do that. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Welcome. Good to see Adam Hill is here from Detroit. Welcome, Adam Hill. Good to see you. Fast Cars is here, or FST Cars. And right. And let's see what we've got here with Derry L. Ruffley. Let's get to this here. Says this. Let's get over here and make this happen. He says, first of all, we need a world war. The British sovereign lost energy after World War I, in which the U.S. dollar gained reverence. The U.S. dollar changed from being backed by gold to the petrodollar after the Vietnam War, when the global realized that the U.S. did not have enough gold in its reserve to cover the cost of the Vietnam conflict. The Roman Empire fell when they reduced their silver and their currency after many battles and trying to increase their forces. In the end, freedom won. And when it was not about our freedom, those power lost. History rhymes. Yep. True that. Good post. Good post. All right. Good to see BB. Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome. And we've got Magic Micah. Another excellent video. Love the channel. Thank you, Magic Micah. I met your husband. Your husband came in the live stream with you one day. It was pretty cool. Zardoz is here. Good to see Zardoz waving to us. And we've got Adam, Florida. I think that's what but he's got Arabic writing there, but maybe that's what that means. But good to see you. Nickel Stack is still with us. Tazante Flight is here. Tigral Amber is here. Welcome. Nick is here. All right. Thank you so much, Nick. Very kind of you, sir. We're going to get to Nick's comment, too, because he actually is one of the only ones now leaving actual super thanks. And I appreciate that, Nick. Very kind. He says the last on the CBDC was one of my best. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I would thought it would go be more popular, but it is not right now. So if you feel that way, if you don't mind sharing it, that would be awesome. But thank you so much for your kindness and your support, my friend. All right, now this is from 2 Corinthians. Some people doubted that the Bible is saying that there's going to be one world currency, but that's exactly what this is about. It says, no wonder, for even Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. Therefore, it's not surprising if his servants also disguise themselves as servants of righteousness. The end will be according to their deeds. That's what happened. People won't be able to buy or sell without the mark of the beast. Everywhere. That's right. All right. Okay, this is Arabic. Okay. Adam from Florida. Very cool. So your name is Adam from Florida, but it's in Arabic. Very good. All right. Yes. Thank you again, Nick. I appreciate that. CBDC from Lars Job says here, CBDC is such an obvious trap. Wile E. Coyote could have said it. We already know what the real currency is. Gold, created by God forever. Exactly right. Look at Electrum. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. A little Smashing Pumpkins action there. Wizard of Oz, thank you so much. If you run cool, you got to run in heavy fuel. There you go, Wizard of Oz. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you for the super chat. We're going to tie that in with Nick's and do 12 curls. We're going to do 12 curls on each arm in your honor. Here we go, real quickly here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. There we go. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate your support very much. Very much. All right. And we were expecting some calls, so I'm going through some of these comments. Here is Nick. Here is his. He left a super thanks for this one, too, and I appreciate that. He says, one of your best updates and videos. Keep us informed, Sal. I know it's a lot of work, but you're doing all of us a favor by making these videos. Well, thank you, and that is high praise, and I am honored and humbled and appreciate your taking the time to watch, and this is important, and I'm actually partially surprised this video did not do better because this is important and it's actively being done. Nick heard the clip in the video where they actively discuss doing it right out in the open. It's right out in the open. It's crazy. But thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. All right. Okay. And by the way, Nick, if you don't mind, could you still email me? Because I do want to ask you some questions about your profession that doesn't violate your NDA. For sure. Switch Radio is here. Or Twitch, not Switch Radio. Twitch Radio is here. Welcome. And thank you again, Wizard of Oz. I really appreciate that, my friend. All right. And very good to see James Smith. And good to see you back. Yeah, Wizard of Oz. We haven't seen him in a while, but he's back now. Good to see you, Wizard of Oz. James Smith is here. Why most of your predictions going to the wrong side? Well, so far, BB, for the summer predictions, they've been going my way, down. I'm predicting that silver will fall just below $21 an ounce. But that could be wrong too, but we'll see. All right. Robert says, these globalists from overseas have no jurisdictions over here in the USA. Biden is trying to surrender our sovereignty through his immense progressive programs, but his actions are purely treasonous. Yeah, and that's what's going to eventually happen. We are the enemy. There's a lot of enemies within that will surrender our sovereignty, and it'll be codified. Yes, indeed. I can't do super chats. Then I reveal my location. Oh, no worries. Well, it shouldn't reveal your location if you do super chat. But yeah, it shouldn't. I don't think it's. I can't tell where anybody lives when they do that. But yes, indeed. But thank you, my friend. Silver Drill Pickle is here. All right, very good. And let's see here. Good to see Baby Brahma Mama. And by the way, you'll see the revised Fed Never emoticon. It's a little easier to read this time. The Fed Never one. Baby Brahma Mama just posted it. Oh, thank you, Wizard of Oz. Very kind of you, sir. Whoa. No labor required. $22.52, which is, let me guess, it's the spot price for silver. $22.52. There it is right there. Wow. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, my friend. All right. Dixon Hills would buy below. I see. It might be from Canada. Oh, I see. So the country you're from, I guess. Yeah, the denomination. You have to. Yep. No, I hear you. All right. Very good. But let's see here. All right. Burning Rant says, I personally will never use a central bank digital currency or bank if such a thing comes to fruition, and I will take whatever I need from those who do use it by force if necessary. That's gonna be a tough thing, you know. It's gonna be tough thing to try to avoid it because it's gonna be everywhere, just like the Fed now coming in July. Whoa, Nick! So many new videos and content. Everyone is impressed. Well, thank you so much, Nick. Very kind of you, sir. Wow. Thank you, Nick. Man, very kind of you indeed. Let's see. What do you want? Push-ups or curls? I'll let you decide for that $19.99 there. Push-ups or curls? Electric Ninja. I like that. Yep, the top secret documents found in the debris from the OceanGate submarine. NYC is here. Good to see you. And Doc Enick is here. Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Glad you're with us tonight. Marduk, GK. The IMF is not nearly global any longer. By this time next year, there'll be less than a third in the world in their sphere of influence. Really? Interesting. They're just barely at half the world right now. If you can get to a decent country before they halt travel, it will be nothing to worry about. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you are right. Take a sip of coffee. Okay, Nick, all right, here we go. Let's see here. I'll take a slurp of some coffee here. Twitch Radio, I've been known to curl those 100-ounce bars when I get them out from time to time. Yes, indeed. I'm hoarding all the platinum. I got to get it while it's low. In fact, platinum did drop fairly substantially in the last couple of days here. It's now at 927, the only metal that's down. Man, that's pretty low for platinum. That's crazy. All right, Kenneth Smith says here, you're probably dead on, Sal. This crap will destroy humanity alone, and I'm worried for my grandchildren and the generations to come. May God bless us all with knowledge and the strength to fight this trash. I apologize for ranting, but I understand, man. It stinks, and rant all you want. That's what it's for. That's what the comment section's for. All right, here we go. We got a scammer. The first scheduled one from today from New York. Here we go. Hello?
Yes, Jim. How are you? This is Joe, Eternity Capital.
Hi, Joe. How are you doing? Thanks for calling me. How are you?
I'm doing well. All right, so yesterday I had the coughing fit, and you told me about the Kalishnikov. So.
Yes, that's right. Yep, you had the coughing fit. The Kalishnikov always cures the cough. Although
it did, actually, right away. Went right away. So.
Well, good. That's.
So what can I do for you?
Well, I'd like to get a loan for the business, and my business, we're starting to expand a little bit out into the sphere of influence with a new initiative. Yes, indeed, a new initiative. And so we are going to be doing that. And so we need money for that enterprise. Are you any at all curious as to what that possible initiative will be in this business?
Yes, I am. Just let me ask you a few questions, if I may.
Sure.
One is, so this is a brand new business, pre-revenue?
Well, yeah, it is a business that is based off. I'm going to be using my other business to start this thing. It's a new initiative within the same business, so it's going to be under the umbrella of the business.
Okay, so the existing business has revenue. You're going to use that.
Yeah, I'm going to use that.
Right, good. All right, so tell me a little about this new initiative.
Okay, so what it is we are going to be providing, and we're going to be providing this special aerosol, this spray, and we are going to take it and put silver molecules in it, and we're going to spray it over politicians in Washington, D.C., and we think the silver particles are actually antimicrobial, and we feel that if we do that, they have this sense. They say that if you drink colloidal silver or ingest silver in any way, it will actually increase your intelligence quotient by several points. So we feel if we could somehow get some drone activity above Washington, D.C. over the capital area and drop this aerosol and seed Washington, D.C., it'll prevent them, maybe give them a sense of fiscal responsibility, and it will help our nation. It's a patriotic move. I think it's going to be a great thing. It's an aerosol that will just bless Congress with good sense.
Okay.
And we think we can make it happen. So what we have to do, we have to make sure that we can get non-detectable drones to get in there. So we have the stealth drones. We have to procure the silver. We have to. I've got the formula, which is a secret. I can't tell you that in case this call is being listened to. And then we're for the formula, but it's going to have silver in it. We need to procure the silver.
Okay.
So we need fundage for that. And it's going to cost us about, the whole project's going to cost us about $1.5 million. But I think if I can get $150,000 from your company and several others that are supposed to be calling me too, I think between you and like 3 and 4 other companies, we can probably make this thing work.
Right. Okay. So what your other business? What's your other business?
Oh, we manufacture tampons.
Okay.
Yeah. Feminine hygiene products.
What kind of numbers are you doing?
Well, I think it's every 28 days is the cycle. So a woman would like to buy these things every 28 days and whenever the menstrual cycle is.
Right. So
Yeah.
what are your deposits?
Well, I don't want to get into nitty gritty, but it's deposited where the sun doesn't shine on the front. It's deposited in the front, not the back.
Did you ever try stand up?
I'd rather sit down, sir.
Well, I enjoyed your conversation, my friend.
Well, what about the funding for this thing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I...
Oh, I'm want funding. You're going to use your other business. I don't really care what your new business is.
Well, I know, but no.
I'll fund your old business.
This is
right, but you got to tell me what kind of deposits you have.
You'll fund the
existing business.
The tampon stuff. Well, the thing is that this is going to be under the umbrella of the old business. This is not a new business. This is a new venture within the old business.
Oh, that's fine. So the umbrella business. What are your monthly revenue? What is your monthly revenue?
Well, it's not umbrella business. It's a feminine hygiene product known as a tampon.
No, I understand. It's not an umbrella.
Right.
You called it under the umbrella.
The umbrella is a figure of speech. Think about it like the Umbrella Academy. Think about it like the umbrella, like in the financial world. You've got the umbrella of different investments, a portfolio of investments under the overall umbrella. You know what I'm saying? It's a figure of speech. But let me think of a different word that might understand. It's grouped together. In other words, you can have a business that does two things. Like I have another business. I have another business where I teach people how to walk in one group of people how to walk. It's training on how to do that. And then the other side of the business, I teach people how to chew gum. Yes.
Yeah.
And I keep
heard of that. Yeah,
and I keep those separate. And I keep those separate because you never want to mix the two.
Yeah, it's like when you one I have a guy that has a business that one is hats the top of the head, and the other business that actually rubs the belly. But they don't do them. It's very hard to do them at the same time.
It is, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I have a Buddha that I rub the belly on. I like to rub the belly of the Buddha. And but you know what? He's a real pest. That Buddha is. That Buddha is a real pest, especially when he gets hungry. Hold on, hold that thought. You're gonna want to talk to this guy. Just a second. Here we go. Hello. Oh, dang it. Wow. Hello? Hello? Okay, I might have to call him back. Dang it. Let's call this guy back. It wouldn't allow me to conference them together.
Show me.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. How can I serve you? What's your name again?
My name is John Campbell.
John Campbell, how you doing? All right. No one likes to label you, right? Like the Campbell soup labels?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't get those.
You don't get those. That's right. Very good. Nice. Do you like soup at all? Are you a big fan of soup?
Depends.
It depends on the undergarments, maybe?
Depends.
Right, exactly. That's right. So how can I serve you today, sir? What can we discuss?
Well, we
Okay, hold that thought. I'm gonna see if I can get this to work this time. Just bear with me. I'm gonna try to get you patched in here. Just a second here. Come on, work for me. Merge this son of a motherless goat. Here we go. Hello?
Hey, Theodore?
Yes, this is Theodore.
Yes, this is John from Rapid Solutions. We spoke about an hour ago.
Yes, actually it was about 53 minutes ago, but who's counting, right?
Apparently you.
That's right, exactly. I love to count. Counting's one of my big things. That's why they call me Count Chocula.
Right. Well, I was wondering, man, did you ever have a chance to go on over and review that document at all?
You know, it's been a crazy afternoon. Let's review it together. Let's talk a little bit about what this ERC is. Let's see if we can make sense of all of this madness and see what we can do here. Okay.
Okay. Do you have the document? Do you have access to that? I'm actually in the car right now, so I wouldn't be able to resend it.
Can you recite it from memory? Because I'm in a traveling vehicle as well too. I'm actually in a fire truck right now. I'm touring it for my line of work. But yeah, so let's see here. So let's talk a little bit about this thing, what we can make happen with it, because we want to get this ERC right. Are you down with the ERC?
I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the business owner, right?
Right, I'm the business owner. That's right. Yes, Theodore.
Okay.
And what do you have for my last name there?
Well, like I said, I'm driving. Let me see. Kaczynski?
Say that again.
I think it's Kaczynski. I might not be pronouncing that right.
Kaczynski, like cousin. Think of cousins and Zinsky. Yeah, people get that mixed up all the time because of what's that show from the 50s? The Munsters, Cousin It. People, they think Theodore Kaczynski, they think Cousin It all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But there's no relation whatsoever to Cousin It.
Right. Well, is there any chance that you would be able to go over that document so we can get it signed? And then
yes, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. So you want to give me the loan, not the ERC, right? You're talking about a loan, not the ERC?
No, this is for the ERC. Sir.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, we're talking about the number of employees I had. I had 37 employees working during COVID. Okay, now we're talking. Oh, let's call him back. He's in a bad cell. Oh.
The wireless customer you are calling is not available.
Oh.
Please try again later.
He probably did. He probably did go through a bad cell. We'll have to wait for him to call back. We'll call him back after a bit. We'll go through a couple of comments here. But thank you. All right. All right. Beaver pads. That's pretty funny. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Now, thank you, Kenneth. Yes, indeed. And Kenneth also says, I was checking out the silver 2-ounce salivate metal coin. Nice, brother. Thank you so much. For those who maybe don't know, if you go to my channel or click on the link in the description of this very video, on this very live stream, you will see a link to the 2-ounce salivate metal round available there over at JM Bullion. With silver down now, it's actually under $60 if you buy one of them. Without a credit card, that is. Yeah, crazy. It's kind of down. Pretty wild. All right. Very good. Let's get back over here. We've got... Oh, Mr. Dreams. Thank you, Mr. Dreams. My bro, can you read the email in 5 minutes out loud? What email in 5 minutes? I'm not sure exactly what talk. Hold on one second. Hold that thought, Mr. Dreams. We're reading comments right now, but if you explain what you're talking about, maybe. But hold on a second. Let's get this scammer. Hello? Hello? Yes, hello?
Hi, this is Rachel with the Medicare Department of Healthcare Benefits. How are you today?
Good. How are you? Good.
I'm calling today because the updated plan for Medicare has been released, and it may give you some better access to things like dental, vision, hearing, and over-the-counter benefits.
Yeah.
Now, I believe you do have Medicare Part A and B, correct?
Yes.
Okay, this is all the information that I needed from my side to check your eligibility, and it does look like you qualify. I'm going to get a licensed agent to get you some more details. Give me just a second, please.
All right. We've got Basilios, 1974. It's got a comment here. We're going to put that here while we wait for
Your
this
call is very important to us. Please stay on the
come
line and you'll
through
be
here.
transferred to the next available agent.
This is about this video. The IMF seeking a global CBDC right now. Says, scary indeed. I just don't think this is going to happen. A CBDC managed by the IMF could be pretty much the thing that BRICS nations wish for, not to mention all other countries. Hello?
Yeah. Yep. Thank you so much for taking the call. My name is Steve with Medicare Benefits on a recorded line. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Well, I'm wonderful. I saw that you filled out an application for Medicare insurance plan. I wanted to ask a couple of questions before I got you over to a licensed agent.
Okay.
You have both Medicare Part A and B, right?
Yes.
And how old are you?
67.
Okay, you make your own healthcare decisions?
Yes.
All right. Do you have any kind of union, retirement, or employment coverage?
No.
You don't. Okay. You have a supplement plan or you have an advantage plan?
No.
What's your zip code over there?
71202.
71202. Okay. And according to this zip code, you're in the city of, let me check it out here.
Monroe, Louisiana. Yep.
And how do you spell your last name?
It is L-I-H-T-L-O. Hitlo.
L-I-H-T-L-O.
Hitlo. Yeah.
How do you spell your first name?
J-I-M.
Sorry, can you spell that?
J-I-M.
Jim?
Yes.
It's not your name, sir.
Yes, it's my name, you Ben Chode, Muttered Chode, Gandu. Are you... Alright, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. And so, it is the BRICS nation, as it seems, the push for digital currencies by many nations is to become independent from the U.S.-dominated financial system. That's not the reason why they're being pushed for digital currency. It has nothing to do with becoming independent from the U.S.-dominated financial system. Replacing the U.S. dollar with an IMF-controlled CBDC will be an absolute no-go. This will just be a small relief since the national CBDCs will most likely come anyway, and they will be bad enough. But the thing is they work towards globalism, and that's just it. And maybe what was said before about the IMF being sort of, independent, trying to gain legitimacy again, maybe that's how they do it, is through it. But it's about control of their citizens. It has nothing to do with being independent from the U.S. By any stretch. All right, good. Let's see here. All right. And let's see here. We've got Ben Barlow says, I would love to hear what people think. Let's see here. What people's thoughts are back when they desired to start using paper money. I guess most resisted the idea. It's just been normal for generations, so we don't know any better. So many other things like that as well, specifically those living in some anti-freedom states. That's right. As things progress, we'll see here. Oh, okay, you sent an email with a comment. Let's see. All right, let me take a look here. Oh, wow, that's a doozy. That's a long one. You know what, Mr. Dreams, I don't know if I have enough time to read all of this, so I'm just going to pan through some of this or go through some of it here. His prediction is coming true. 1950 to 1920, the next phase. 1900, then it cracks 1880, then 1850 to 1820, inevitable from there. 1770, very quick. There's a lot of numbers around where he says, I'd love to add some details. Summer starts now. We can see the volume of trade go dramatically down. Since we're at the pick and what is the worst of the planet, the pandemic, then the war makes us forget what they did to all of us. So let's start geopolitics. The U.S. imposed sanctions to Russia, where they produce a whole ton of gold. That put sanctions in them, so apparently here supply isn't hitting the world market. So guys, the supplies and tons of the metal, the market would certainly put the market down. Much supply that would flood the market. So Russia isn't stupid at all. They know how to pass it slowly and pass the BRICS nations without alarming too much by the big boss. Then it goes on here. I would like to remember all the members, and that is my point of view. It's for the entertainment purposes only. But thank you. Yep, I think you're right. There's a lot of angling here, and the geopolitics are playing a big role, sir. You're exactly right. Let's take this scammer call real quickly. Hello? Hello?
Hi, my name is Nandini from Senior Benefits. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you. I'm calling you to inform you about new low-cost final expense insurance plan, which is designed to cover 100% of your single expenses. So, how old are you?
I am 67.
Okay. Do you have active checking or saving bank account?
Yes.
Alright. Now I'm going to transfer this call to my licensed agent, and he will guide you further. So, stay with me, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So anyways, he says don't get... Hello? Hello?
Hey, this is Jason. I'm calling from Senior Care. How's it?
I'm good. How are you doing?
God bless you. I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Oh, you're
Well,
welcome.
you were just talking to one of my associates about...
It's
you were just
associate.
talking to one of
Say
my
associate. It's not associate. Say associate. Can you say...
Associate? I'm saying associate.
I thought you said poopy.
Come on, sir. Are you interested in learning more about it?
Are you the Gandu or the Chutia or the Benchode? Which one are? There's three options. The Gandu, the Chutia, or the Benchode. Which one are you?
You. I'm a Mark.
You're the Chutia. You're the Benchode. You're the Gandu. You're the Martichode. All right. Okay, let's see here. All right, so here's what Mr. Dream says also. Don't get trapped in that gold you can't do anything special with. I would like to remember all the members that this is just my point of view for entertainment purposes only. I had to write this quick since I love Salivate Metal. Your voice touches and positively touches our hearth, but sometimes we need to know what's happening around us, since the news and TV are completely mind-blowing us to make us believe another reality. Let's talk 2 seconds about my opinion of silver stackers. The problem with silver, first, is it's useless in terms of stacking at the moment. Why? Because when you talk about $2 million of silver, is unimaginable. Nobody wants to carry that around, but you're going to store it. Yes, in other words, if you have too much silver, it literally can be bearing down. Watch a lot of people move to gold in time. It's impossible to make it more attractive. Then we need to put the price up so people get interested. But about the supply shortage thing, don't worry about the supply of this, since the supply of gold is already so high. Silver is 10 times more. There's plenty. When we talk about the supply shortage, to bring the price up again, don't forget the roller coaster. If you're interested in a substantial amount, this roller coaster is beneficial to high gain, but it's low, you buy, and when it's high, you sell. I always love you all. I hope this is interesting, but we will elaborate this with my brother in the next few days, touching on some key elements. Worldwide manipulation only benefits the whales in the game. All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Dreams. Appreciate that very much for you posting your thoughts, for sure. Yes, indeed. You can always post that in the comments section to the videos, and likely others will respond to it there as well, too. Thank you, guys. You'll notice that I did change the Fed Never icon to make it more readable. So I hope you all see that, and people, Urban D's got it and sees it there. Way to go, Urban D. All right, let's get back over here to Father Duck 80. Father Duck says it's 80 says, today I dumped my silver and bought thumbs up. Silver's going to go down to $17 to $18 an ounce, in my opinion, before the end of the week of July. Wow. All right, Father Duck says it's going to go down. He dumped all of his silver and bought thumbs up. All right. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. Let's slurp our way through here. All right, let's see here. Let's move. Who's Rachel again? Good to see T-Girl Amber is here with us tonight. Conscious Stacker is here. All right. We were expecting like 3 or 4 others that promised they were going to call me, but they haven't. Richard Metcalf, there's got to be a way to stop the BS before we're all wearing the mark of the beast. If you read the Bible, what comes next ain't pretty. That's right, Richard. Speaking of scammers, we did lose the guy that was on the phone with us. We're going to try to get him back.
The wireless customer you are calling is not available. Please try again later. El cliente de servicio móvil al
All right, okay. John Doe FB 1 UK. Amazingly true. The Christian Bible in the book of Revelation. Hold on a second. Let me get this. Can't get that to work right. Here we go. All right, let me do this. I'm going to do this. This is insane. It says the book of the Bible refers to the globalist system that is a global central bank digital currency. If you don't believe me, then just pick up a Bible and start reading. It's not hard to find. Exactly right. I had somebody else say that it's nowhere in the Bible, that this global currency is nowhere in the Bible. And it's like, all he's got to do is pick it up and look, especially in Revelation, it's there. All right, Ruby says, my opinion is that the one world currency architecture began decades ago with the Social Security system. People got used to getting a number, so to get financial benefits from the government, which stole worker productivity using the excuse of a retirement plan. Yeah, that is sort of the beginnings of it for sure. But but the thing is this number is actually going to be likely in your forearm and your head. And that's the thing where CBDCs will come into play. You can never rely on scammers. That's right, nickel stacking. You're right. Let's get to that. Move on up here too. Great North Stacking says, we are at a crossroads. We have a lane to pick. Do we the people root this globalist plan, or do we cave? Root out the globalist plan. That's the thing. It's coming down to something like that. All right. Let's see here. West Welk. No, there's plenty of Salivate metal rounds in stock, West Welk. They're not out. Plenty available. Yes, indeed. I'll show you here in just a second. If you go to the website, you can see that they're available. Add to cart. See? Plenty available there. All right. Let's see here. And DD Prepper says, keep on stacking. It's real money and it's on sale. That it is. You're exactly right. It sure is. It is on sale. Twitch Radio chimes in here on this video from the statement about this will be what will turn the gold and silver market around. He says, for the YouTube algorithm, which I very much appreciate. I'm trying to grow the channel, so it definitely helps to get the algorithm going. And I think we will see sideways and downwards movement till the end of summer. And our base for gold will be $1,800 an ounce, give or take. And silver somewhere around $28 an ounce. But come fall or thereabouts, we will see an overall raise and a steady uptake with healthy corrections here and there. I believe that too. Me personally, I'm stacking silver and platinum on the way down. And on the way up, I buy out and cut off my 30 ounces of silver and $1,200 ounce for platinum as those cutoff points. And wait for capitulation. There you go. Yes, indeed. No IQ is with us. Good to see you. All right. Very good. Yeah, Mr. M2 Boy Brown. Yeah, I already covered that. I know you said I did too, but I don't have time to watch a whole hour on a different channel, so you have to give me the cliff notes on that. But anyways, but yeah, I just don't have time to watch all of that. Sorry, but yeah, I've already covered that story before they did, but that's all right. Let's see here. All right, now, Silver Surfer says, you mean something short of a miracle? Yeah, there you go. Short of a miracle, seems like these days we're waiting for. Very good. All right. Right-handed Reaper is here. Found some good prices of Canadian 8% BUs have circulated lately. This time, its time will come. Yes, sir. We're good. Ghost in Plain Sight is here. Good to see you guys. All right. And let's see here. Big Clever Boy says gold $1,500, silver $15 an ounce. Wow, so you really are bearish on the metals. Urban D, thank you, my friend. Your small donation for you, Sal. Understand you are not funded by George Soros. That's right. I'm not funded by George Soros. Thank you so much, Urban D. I appreciate that. Very kind of you, sir. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you, my friend. And everybody give a big round of applause to Mark Razor. for joining the Salivation Nation as an honorary citizen. He has now access to the emoticons, and we showed earlier, including the Fed Never emoticon. Everybody show him that emoticon so you can see that it's available. Yes, the Fed Now system will be coming in July, but we revolt by saying Fed Never. Yes, indeed. Sal will be able to retire like Yankee at this rate. Yeah, no, not quite. He gets big super chats, and his videos are much more many more views and stuff like that. But hey, I was working hard, working my best. But thank you so much, Nickel Stacking. And let's see here. And where are we at? Let's go here. And Terry McNichol says, the bronze and Peter coin in that video look awesome, Sal. Thank you, bronze and Peter. All right. Does not believe they're actual gold and silver. There you go. All right. And Silver Surfer says, the fatal flaw, I like this comment. He says, the fatal flaw in your explanation is using the words normally and typically in describing what should happen in a Biden economy. That's true. You're right. I stand corrected on that. Indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. And where are we at? Let's move on up here to the next one here. When NATO declares war, it's going to get crazy. Got gold and silver today early. Yes, indeed. Well, hopefully it won't lead to that. They've been, we've had some close calls with some NATO countries and activity happening in those NATO countries that they blame Russia for. So we'll see. It would not take much to get that thing to kind of just go blow up. All right, CB 750K 1974. I see a slow drift downward for all metals through August. Yes, indeed. I kind of do too. We'll have some bumps in the road where the price will kind of hop up a little bit there. Corrections, as it were. 66 Sam is here. Got a package from JM Bullion. Congratulations, 66 Sam. And we've got Chuck and Plata has got a comment here we're going to check out. Yes, indeed, we shall. The good, the bad, and the ugly, he says in his comment. I can't digest it all. My gastronomical propensities of abundant speculation by desire and volition chooser remain quite small. Mr. Sal eats it all for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Conjecture, rumors, and just plain old BS. Sal digests it all. He may please to be 100%, but largely Sal's a winner. If you're confused or hesitant, check Sal. He's my clarion call. Thank you, Chuck and Plata. You are the man. I appreciate your kindness and for your rhymeness. His kindness and rhymeness. Yes, indeed. All right. Very, very good. You guys are great. Thank you, my friend. And thank you all for being here. We've got Right Hand Reaper with us. Solemn Stacker. THS Dezante Flight is still here. James Smith is rocking the Fed Never icons. Oh, yeah. And Gerard Pudinajir says, silver dollars for Amy trial. I'm kind of, silver dollars for Amy trial. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but thank you so much. 7474 says, Nick sent me stacking guns and gold. Thank you. All right. Wow. Very kind. Nick. Thanks to Nick. There's Nick is here. Nick sent 7474 stacking guns and gold. Thank you, my friend. There's 7474 saying hello to Nick who sent him. Thank you, Nick, for sending on some new members this or new viewers this way. Very kind of you. Yes, indeed. All right. And indeed. Oh, thank you, Nickel Stacking. I don't know. Yankee has really far surpassed me in every way. Probably including better looks than me, too. I don't know what he looks like. He's got to be better looking than me. But anyways, but thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right, as we slurp our way into the madness that is these comments, we're going to refresh them here in for a momentary lapse of reason. I'm angling. I cannot wait to get more scammers to call me, but they're not calling me, those sons of biscuits. Let a drop and thumb up. Thank you, Bosnian Stacker. There you go. Thanks for the drop and thumb up. And the Gaff Machine. All right, the Gaff Machine. 9781 has some comments here, but before we do that, we got a boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka from Liquid Electrum, $1.99. Thank you, sir. So the Gaff Machine. I hold quite a bit, and I'm not even concerned or worried. Think of it this way: when people lost half of their home value during the GFC, like my parents, and they were like, so what? It's wealth preservation. Paper burns, PMs don't. Plus, all this based on the paper markets, COMEX, that's full of crap. Real value is spot plus premium. There you go. Spot plus premium when you go to sell, by the way, too. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. All right. Very good. Silver goes to 15. There won't be any silver to buy. I believe silver will not go under 22. Yeah, and we're very close. I'm thinking it'll probably be just under 21, which it very well could be. Zardos, boom, Solaka, there's Zardos. And Eric is here. Eric is the OG, the original gangster of the moderators. Welcome, Eric. Long time no see. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Yes, indeed. A baby Brahma Mama chimes in with a waka waka like boom shakalaka. Yeah, I love it. Boom, there she is, baby Brahma Mama, the lovely, the one and the only. You are awesome. Thank you so much. Very kind of you indeed. Waka waka like boom shakalaka. Oh, yeah. Okay, very good. All right, very good. All right, email me that, M2 Bad Boy Brown. If you could email me that, because I'm going to forget that here. But yeah, I'll check it out. All right, now let's refresh these comments and see what's popping up our way. It's in the last hour since we did this live stream here. We got to get down to the, get down on it, bam, ba down, get down on it. We're going to ride up on the ball. We're going to get you to the fall. Just Phil, YW says here, says the following. Can't stop us from using gold and silver. Bartering will become much more popular. Exactly right. That's the empowering thing about gold and silver. We will use it. We will stack it. And if it needs to be, if it comes down to it, we will use it. Yes, indeed. Yeah, there's some new names here for sure. Eric, yes, indeed. And there's also some people that we don't see much anymore either since you were here last. Yes, indeed. But good to see good folks here. And Gold and Silver says, in 12 to 18 months, Costco is going to start selling gold at $30 below spot. Can you imagine? If you buy in bulk, right? You buy a whole pallet load of it. That's how they roll. That's how they work. And Nan Double X is still with us tonight. He's been hanging out with us here for sure. And Seems 2.0. I see things as an act of desperation by the IMF. It very well could be, especially if their influence has waned. And their only act of desperation has become even more evil and global-like. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Let's get back over here. We got to see what's happening up this way. We are going to some algorithmic emoticons with a little thumbs up and hanging loose by the global warmer. I only recognize that because of the activity there. Thank you, global warmer, who I think is here with us tonight. He's been known to kind of lurk, so that's cool. Silver more rare than gold. Actually, that's not correct, Smiths. By any stretch, by any measure, no way, shape, or form, silver is not more rare than gold. All right, very good. Hello, Yankee Patriot. Welcome. Good to see you, Yankee Patriot. Good to see you. And Seems, too, says, I'm wondering when BRICS goes into action if China will want to keep these prices up, one would think. I don't see them allowing U.S. paper trading to determine price. I guess that's the arbitrage. But look at the Asian markets compared to what's happening here. They kind of, they're pretty close, right? They're pretty close together. So I don't know. I don't know how we rectify that, but that is a good idea. You would think that they would be fighting against them, but I guess they have their own versions of them. Expat Gringo, Sal, I'm in your camp about crooked Fed and government. Articles of impeachment for Biden passed according to the House vote yesterday. I think it came out of committee, but I don't think it went to the full House. All right. And we've got Botsians. The sheep likes to be controlled and get ready for it. Yep, indeed. Exactly right. Working and lurking, says the global warmer. There he is. We've got the lovely gold chick here with us as well. Everyone's barters already. Yeah, there's an element of bartering that's going on, but just with cash, right? That's true. JM Unleashed, thank you so much for the token of support. $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. In fact, you know what? We had a couple of $1.99s in there. So let's do 10 push-ups for the stuff that I maybe have missed within some of these. I think that'll about do it. Let me see here. Let me get up this. Do this quickly here. Make this happen. All right. Let's do 10 push-ups, shall we? All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys. And thank you, JM Unleashed. I appreciate that, my friend. Eric. Oh, my gosh, Eric. Very kind. Yes. Good question here. Let's do 10 curls. But I'll ask, or I'll answer Eric's question here. Soft and Cuddly Kitties Part 1 and 2 are doing good. Part 1 is a little bit more stinky. I showed a video recently that showed Soft Teak and Cuddly Kitty Part 1 originally. So they are still alive. Thank you, Eric. And 7474, Nick got him into stacking. That is awesome. Nick is doing good work there. Yes, indeed. Donate matched just in time. Matched. All right. Wow. Very kind. $9.99. Whoa. All right. So I got to do 22 exercises. I got to do curls for that. I'm sorry. Right-handed Reaper with a $5 there. Well, you guys are amazing. All right. Let's do this. I'm going to start these curls. That's 22 plus 5 is 27. I'm going to do 27 curls. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, plus 7 more, plus 7 more, plus 2 more. So that's 9 more. Good night, T-Girl. Thank you so much, T-Girl. Big hugs and kisses to you. Thank you so much. We're going to do 9 more. Nick has been matching donations tonight. We have an actual super chat train. Thank you, guys. Let's do 9 more curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We've actually overachieved by just 1 there. You guys, thank you so much. Wow, very kind of you. Thank you, Right-Handed Reaper, and Nick, 7474, Eric, very kind. Yes, indeed. I may do another video soon with the Soft Teak and Cuddly Kitties, because they are still alive, believe it or not. Yes, indeed. All right. All right. That was a little bit of a workout. You guys are great. Thank you. And these will eventually disappear, and then we can say that the train has left the station. All right. Well, thank you so much. Oh, man. Thank you, Nick. For those of you have not, I'm going to pin his message because he really liked the CBDC video. This is news that the very fact that they are proposing this is something that is just amazing to think about. Shocking. All right, no, wait a second, folks. We have got, this just came in. Let's see here. Okay, thank you. This is from No IQ. And thank you, No IQ, for the kind donation. He says, no exercise necessary. All right, very good. Well, thank you, man. No IQ, you are very kind. And I am honored and humbled and very much appreciate your kindness and you being here. It means a lot to me. And wow, you blow me away with your kindness. And just, again, all of you guys, even just your viewership, it's just amazing me. Good friends here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you again, No IQ. That one actually did come on time. So thank you so much for that. All right. Pat Gringo. Sal, I'm in your camp about crooked Fed and government. Articles of impeachment for Biden passed. Yes, it actually was not. It may have come out of a committee. I don't even know if it came out of a committee, but maybe they just voted to actually hear them. I'm not sure. They were introduced, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways. All right. Minimum of $30 by the end of the year is what Expat Gringo says. Yes, all right. Yes, indeed. I think most are fairly bullish on silver by the end of the year. We'll see how that plays out. My feeling is that we're going to see somewhere around maybe $28 is what I'm thinking. All right. All right, very good. Oh, thank you, Yankee Patriot. Appreciate it. Jamie Fox, thank you. Very kind of you. Austin Wallace is here. Good to see Austin. I don't know why we can't get this thing to roll out any other way. Let's see here. Let's try this here. Hold on a second. Got it. I'm going to just have to live with this. Okay, let's see. Let's take a little bit of a slurp here. Yeah, Lassie Farm. I haven't seen Lassie Farm tonight. Maybe he'll stop in. Oh, thank you, Nan Double X. I try to be. You guys are awesome. And you guys are what keeps me going and working hard. So thank you very much for that. All right. Thank you, No IQ. There he is. And by the way, he's posted the Fed Never. The Fed Never emoticon there has been posted there. I redesigned it to make it a little bit easier to read. The other one just wasn't cutting it. All right. Deem 2.0 says, dude, Powell opens his mouth and the markets and tanks the markets every time. He messed up big time. We're going to see stagflation. If they don't stop printing and spending, we'll see hyperinflation, and that's when the economy collapses. Gold $2,400 to $3,100 next year. Silver will hit 40 and bring the herd in buying. It will get hard to find. Yes. Wow. You know what? Those are all a real possibility. We could see that happen next year. The thing is this, they're threading sort of a needle. Not many people talk about that at this point because of the chefs at the Cook the Books Club are posting numbers that give us a perception of a sound economy. But I really do think it's fragile right now. I will say it's fragile for sure. Yes, indeed. All right. Twitch Radio is here. Swimming, guys. Had fun with the spam call. Thank you, my friend. It was fun. Yes, indeed. Humanoid reptilians. Humanoid benchodes. All right. And let's move back up here to another comment. Let's see here where we are at. Treasure Charger. Sal, I'm afraid that we're going to witness many prophecies come to fruition in our lifetime. This is just one of them. Think about the nutso BS that is going to be on daily in our nation. There's a lot of stuff that even 5 years ago we thought we'd never see in our lifetime that are going on for sure. You're right. Speculation equals frustration. Too many outside forces at play here, says D.M. Murray. Yep, I hear you. It seemed to be the case. Too much guesswork. Fact is, in my lifetime, silver dollars went from $1 in circulation to 41. The reasons are what they are. The numerical facts are there no matter the current ups and downs reasons. I acquire what I can afford and let the rest be what it is. Indeed, you're right. For sure. Exactly. Oh, very good, folks. Well, hey, we had a good time tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. I've got to go. I've got to catch a flight to Coastam Bar to experience Ara's cooking. She's cooking for me right now, and it's getting cold, so I better get over there. And I'm going to get a big hug from Ara, too, with Chuck and Plata's permission. And yes, indeed. All right, very good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, man, thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Yeah, I can't think of a better analogy. I know it's an old analogy. It's been used plenty of times, but it's so perfect for what's going on, it seems like. But thank you so much. Thank you all for being here. You are amazing. I appreciate you so much. I can't say how much you guys mean to me. It means a lot that you're here. So we will be back on Sunday night for Market Watch. In the meantime, keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care.